In a small town called Clearville, life moved slowly and beautifully. The streets were clean, the skies were clear, and everyone knew everyone. It was a kind of place where neighbors waved, kids played safely, and nothing strange happened ever. Shops opened early, birds chirped on rooftop, and smiles were shared like sunlight. But one night, the peace suddenly broken because at exactly midnight, something truly strange began. It started slowly, a few yawns here and there. A man walking his dog felt a wave of sleepiness. The woman in the kitchen dropped her spoon midair. Then all at once, everything stopped. The entire town, every person, every shopkeeper, every child fell into deep, instant sleep. Not one, not two, but all of them. At the same time, for 6 full hours, the town lay still. No noise, no movement. And at exactly 6 o'clock a.m., everyone simply woke up as if nothing had happened. They smiled, they stretched, even said, "Wow, best sleep ever." But no one could remember why everyone felt asleep or how. It happened again next night, the next. At first, people laughed of it, but not everyone thought this was normal. Alex, a 16 years old boy who loved stargazing and video games, noticed something strange. One night, he stayed on his rooftop wearing big noise cancelling earphones. He wasn't sleepy at all. The stars above were too beautiful. Suddenly, he saw something shocking. Streetlights flickered and then silence. His neighbor, walking home, collapsed mid-step. People on bikes simply fell over. The whole town shut down. But Alex stayed awake. He looked at his watch. It was 12:02 a.m. He was wide awake, and everyone else was not. The next morning, Alex asked his parents about it. They just smiled and said, "What are you talking about? We went to bed early." They didn't remember a thing, not even falling asleep. Alex now knew something was seriously wrong. He rushed to tell his best friend Zara. She was 17, clever, curious, and always had her tablet with her. She didn't laugh, she listened. "You stayed awake at midnight? That's huge." Zara pulled up an old article about a scientist named Dr. Cyrus. He had once worked on sleep experiment using sound waves and low frequency signals. Zara said, "Look, he now working and Clearville Tech Lab. They checked the power usage chart for the town. There was a massive spike right before the strange midnight sleeping started. Everything pointed to the lab." To learn more, they spoke with Ben, a local delivery man who worked night shifts. Ben laughed and said, "Oh, yeah, my van shuts off at exactly midnight every single night. It just doesn't work." They waited. At 12 a.m., the van's lights blinked and engine stopped. It's the same signal. It's affecting machines too. Low frequency waves from the lab weren't just putting people asleep. They were crashing smart systems, Wi Fi, cars, and even lights. The next day, Sarah found an old town's blueprint. It showed a forgotten maintenance tunnel leading into the tech lab. Alex, Sarah, and Ben knew they had to act fast. That evening, the three packed flashlights, tools, and Zara's laptop. The lab stood far outside town, cold, quiet, glowing faint blue. They opened a rusty metal lid and crawled into the tunnel, dark, damp, filled with cobwebs. But it led straight to the lab's lower level inside the lab. They found it, a giant machine humming softly, blinking lights, wires everywhere. Screens showed a map of town connected to rooftop speakers of each and every household. Alex whispered, "This is where it's all coming from." Suddenly, a voice echoed through the room. "Clever kids." Dr. Cyrus stepped from the shadows, smiling calmly. He wasn't angry, just certain. "This town is safe now. Everyone sleeps, no crimes, no stress." Zara's raised her voice. "But you are not giving them a choice. You're blocking their memories." Cyrus nodded. "Exactly. No memory, no problem." The clock ticked closer to midnight. Zara plugged her laptop, tried to stop the signal. Ben stood near the door, keeping watch. Alex moved toward the control wires, keeping Cyrus talking. "You didn't get permission for this," Alex said. Cyrus replied, "Sometimes people don't know what's good for them." The mission started to pulse. Blue light filled the room. 12 o'clock was seconds away. Zara scanned the system. She saw the command was on repeat. She started to delete it. Cyrus stepped forward. "If you stop this, the town goes back to noise, stress, arguments." But Alex didn't move and said, "That's life, not silence." Zara hit enter. The screen blinked, auto repeat deleted. The room shook slightly. The sound stopped. The signal was gone. Outside, street clocks clicked 2 o'clock a.m. But this time, no one collapsed. No one fell asleep. They just stood there, confused, awake. The town had finally broken free. The next morning, Mayor John held a public meeting. He explained everything, saying Cyrus created the system to help, but he hid the risks. From now on, no experiment will happen without public approval. Dr. Cyrus said nothing and was quietly taken away. Alex, Zara, and Ben sat at the back, smiling quietly. No one else knew what the risk to face this. But that didn't matter. That night, the town was stayed away. People stayed up late, talking, reading, laughing. Alice looked up at the stars again, this time knowing the town below was free. From now, Clearwise could finally sleep when it wanted to.